Hey, it's Reese, guys. Your Google local guide. Feeling pretty good. As I probably told you before, I think I told you, but I didn't post the video because my audio was interesting. So towards the end of the video, it didn't post. But I, as I told you on that video, I was approaching a 500,000 views on the Google Maps, Google Local Guide platform. And as you see, there we go. Now it's 560,334. I'm loving it. And just yesterday, yeah, and I guess they must update on Monday because just yesterday it was 512 and something or another. Let me go to my page and tell you exactly what it was. Videos, images, pictures, and also on that page I told you how I've connected my Google Local Guide to my personal site, my videos, images, pictures business site actually. So I can just kind of keep them connected. Greg Reese, videos, images, pictures, local Google Guide. Let's go here and I'll show you where I updated it from yesterday. And this is just a simple page where I'll display certain things. But yesterday, as of 12/3/2018, it was 500,668. And again, as I told you today, it went up to 560,000. So that's another 40,000 views or somewhere around there, 40 something thousand views. And I mean, it's just great to see the views blast off like that. And then people are liking my comments or liking my reviews. So my reviews are helping. Of course, they send me things on the email that says my photos are popular. A few days behind, but nevertheless they send them. So it's pretty good, guys. I love this Google Guide. This is going to be a short video today, but maybe I'll just talk about a few things. I love to contribute. I'm going to do some more contributing. I'll be in New York next week. We're supposed to go to Las Vegas last weekend, the 29th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 1st, and probably would be leaving about now back to Cincinnati, but we canceled that trip. But we'll be heading to New York on the 8th, upstate New York, and then we'll head down to New York City. So it's going to feel pretty cool. You'll see more of my New York City posts and reviews and photos, and it's going to be a good thing. So also too, while I'm here in Cincinnati, I capture a lot of stuff. Of course, this is my hometown. I'm a uh, true to definition, true to form local guide here because I've been around town so much. And I used to drive Uber around town, and 20 years ago, I even drove a cab around town. And even when I wasn't driving for the public, I've driven around town myself over and over and over again. So here's some of the things I posted recently in Cincinnati, our Kroger area up there, Coreyville, the college Kroger, pretty much. Our library downtown, the hits are starting to explode on that. Let's see. That's the Kroger again. We have a nice little, and actually in Atlanta, it looks like they had this Kroger for 20 years, but they've had this type of Kroger where you can see the whole store. You're up above the store. And I had never seen that until this Kroger came out. So I don't know if they even have another Kroger like that in the area, but I know they have one in Atlanta, which I saw last year. And look at this here, White Castle. Normally that's full of people. They sit in this particular White Castle, older gentlemen, they talk and everything, and it happened to be empty that day, midday. Normally midday, it's always crowded. I probably would have never been able to capture that shot without asking someone to move. And here you go, a week later, 5,600 hits. All right, guys, before I get out of here, I'm going to keep this one short. Also, I'm about to start my series, how to get hits and how to get on broadcast TV. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to take it to the next level so I can get my partnership back, just like my six-pack back. Some of you didn't see that video. I got 8 views. Get my six-pack back. So anyway, here we go, guys. Let's go to photos and let's go to sort by views. Let's go over like my top 10 view photos and then we will get out of here. So BurgerFi, that's still moving on up. 42,000 hits on one burger. The burger was cool. It was great. And I liked the burger. Um, it wasn't the best burger that I tasted, but it was a good burger, good concept, and probably the most healthy burger I've eaten since I've started eating beef within the last 4 to 5 months. So I'm sure it was the most healthy burger I've eaten. And then let's see, got Daisy's Diner. That was a diner in Brooklyn. That's popping up too. This just, I think again, I might have mentioned that, or I might have mentioned it on the video that I did not post. When you see these seat videos, I mean, those are the ones I guess people want to see what it looks like, where they're going to sit. I guess Google wants them to see where they're going to sit, what type of seating they have, because those usually, the views usually explode for me. Like this is 18,000, and then I just showed you that one I posted last week. I posted this about 2 weeks ago or so, 18,000 views, and then the White Castle's 6,000 views. Public Library, where you're sitting here, 7,000 views, and I know that's not a restaurant. And of course, you do get stuff like this. Christ Hospital is always blowing it up. Sky Star, that's something popular. We're supposed to leave 2 days ago, December the 2nd, but it's going to stay another 6 months. I just read. This is a popular shopping place here in the Cincinnati area, 13,000. This is a popular club in the Cincinnati area. This is just actually one event. More Christ Hospital, and I'll be posting a lot of Christ because Christ is way up top. Christ is actually a hospital, and this is a popular tower that you can see a lot of places in the city. You're downtown. If you're at a certain place, you can see it. If you're uptown, a certain place, you can see it. If you're on the west side, you can see it. I'm not sure if you can see it from the east side, but I'm sure in certain buildings you can see it from the east side of town. So it's a popular tower. It's lit up really bright. And here is our Union Terminal, which has a train station right behind it. 8,600 views. So I think that was about 10. And let's see. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There you go. So there you go, guys. The next one behind that is 7,000. Actually, should I say this? Okay, the 10th picture is about 4,000 or 5,000 behind, 3,000 or 4,000 behind the main, or behind this picture here. So they got some time to come up. The 9th picture. So anyway, guys, feeling pretty good. 560,000 views, 500,000 views. And let's see if this level comes up. It's not on here. I think it shows it on my phone. I'm sure it shows it someplace here, but once you get a certain amount of views, like I think once I get 1 million views, I'm an expert photographer. Yeah, baby. So, I probably have enough pictures right now. And I think on the same video that I did not post, I put a goal where I wanted to have 500,000 views, I think, or it might have been 600,000 by the 1st, I believe. And if it was 500,000, I made the goal. If it was 600,000, I'm very close. And one thing I've noticed about Google Guide and the way they tally these numbers, I don't know if it's on Monday or is it on a Tuesday. Is it 2 or 3 times throughout the week? I'm not sure, but I know they tally behind. So as we're talking, as we're speaking, this burger hit is getting more hits. And some of this is in real time. Let's do a refresh and let's see. 308, 42, 308. What do we have? After I refresh, let's see how much real time it is in. 09. There you go. So I don't know if that's my hit or my view, because I didn't really view it, or that's someone else's view, and I would imagine it's someone else's view because I think you have to click on it. And let's see. So I just clicked on it. BurgerFi by Greg Reese, posted in October. Let's refresh one more time. Yep, there you go. So those are not my views. As you see, 42,312. So the views are coming in real time. So I'm not sure why these views are not real time, but I guess they tally them up. And it's feeling pretty good, guys. Level 7 just passed the halfway mark of level 7. So I could probably fill this up in a week because I have enough photos. It's just a matter of sorting through and getting another 5,000 points, which photos get 5 points. So that would be what, 1,000 photos. I have well over 1,000 photos in separate places, but it's just a matter of trying to put them up. So I'll take my time and do reviews, do contributions, and edits. I like this edit thing. And also, I'll notice questions. I learned that today, that questions give you 3 points. And I knew they gave you some points, but I wasn't sure what type of points. But if you answer questions, like someone answered the question about the Sky Star, and I answered one question. Sky Star. Anyway, all right, guys, you get my point. So I will talk to you soon. It's Greg Reese from VIP Google Local Guide, and I'm feeling pretty good. Got over 500,000 views, 560,000 views. All right, bye-bye.